The Fantastic Four. They had taken a deadly oath to destroy the Fantastic Four. They were merciless. They were inhuman. They had powers far greater than Earthmen. They were Skrulls from outer space. The Fantastic Four meet the Skrulls from outer space. What is happening here? What is the Thing doing, swimming miles offshore towards a lonely Texas tower? Why do his eyes gleam with a sinister, crafty light? Silently, powerfully, he swims closer, closer, hidden by the deepening twilight. Unseen, unsuspected, he swims toward one of the tower's mighty support posts. And then, like a fallen giant, the mighty structure crumbles and slowly sinks into the sea. The boats! Get to the boats! Lucky we all got away with our lives. But what caused it? Was it a depth charge? Look! Swimming away! It's the Thing! He did it! The Thing wrecked the tower! Meanwhile, many miles away, in one of America's most expensive jewelry stores. We don't usually take this gem out of the vault to show people, Miss Storm. It's worth almost $10 million. But for you, I can make an exception. Yes, it is just what I've been looking for. It is? I must admit I never really expected anyone to buy such an expensive gem. Buy? I don't intend to buy it. She's gone. Guards! Guards! She must be here, sir. No one went past us at the door. You fools. Of course she went past you. That was Susan Storm, the invisible girl. How in blazes can we even catch her? And in the Midwest, we are about to witness another fantastic event during the dedication of a gigantic new monument. This priceless statue took 5 years to carve out of solid marble, and now... Look! In the sky! It's the Human Torch! He's going to... Oh no! No! His blazing body completely melted the statue! He's flying off, laughing! But one final deed yet remains to be done, at a power plant. In the heart of the city, a workman stares as he sees. That arm, it can only belong to Mr. Fantastic. He's switching off all the power in the city. It is done. The city has been plunged into utter darkness. Can we believe our startled eyes? Is it possible that the Fantastic Four have really perpetrated those criminal acts? Or is there more to this than meets the eye? We have done our work well. We have succeeded. Yes, by now, the entire nation is hunting the Fantastic Four. The order is out. Shoot on sight. There will be no place to hide. I've been wondering, how did you all accomplish your feats? Although the army thinks it was done by brute strength, I secretly demolished the water tower by means of this concealed electronic detonator. As for me, I quickly changed my size to only a few inches tall, but everyone thought I had become invisible. My task was an easy one. With this powered anti-gravity gear and a low-velocity thermal bomb, I really seemed to be a flying, flaming human. As for me, I needed no special devices, for it's an easy matter for me to alter my body in any way I desire. Just as it is easy for all of us to do so. Which is why the unsuspecting Earthmen will never know that we Skrulls have impersonated their famous Fantastic Four. Now all that remains is for the Earthlings themselves to hunt down and destroy the Fantastic Four. And once the Fantastic Four are slain, no power on Earth can stop the Skrull invasion. Even now, our mothership hovers unseen, above Earth's atmosphere, waiting for our signal to launch the attack. And thus, we learn the secrets of the incredible feats we have seen. Above us, the Skrulls from outer space have turned all Earth against the Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four declared public enemies. Hunt widens for members of strange group. Dragnet out for Fantastic Four. Shoot to kill. While miles away, in an isolated hunting lodge, the most unusual humans on Earth learn what has happened. The Fantastic Four have become the most dangerous menace we have ever faced. They must be found. They must be punished. Turn that radio off. We have to think. It is obvious that some foursome is impersonating us. But how? Why? But Reed, how could any humans impersonate us? No one else has our powers. I'm not worried. Reed will figure out what to do, and then we'll take care of them, I'll bet. While the three of you beat your gums, the whole country is hunting us as though we're four monsters. Well, maybe they're right. Maybe I am a monster. I look like one, and sometimes I feel like one. But nobody's catching me without a fight. If they say I'm a menace, I'll be a menace. I'll show 'em all. That's what I'll do to anyone who gets in my way. Reed, stop him. He's going mad. Easy thing. Easy. We can't fight the whole human race. First, we've got to find out what's behind this plan to discredit us. Talk. All you ever do is talk. But I'm not built that way. I want action. I know you do, Thing, but we can't fly off the handle. We've got to wait till we know who's behind all this. Wait? That's alright for you, Torch. At least you're human. But how would you like to be me? I won't wait any longer. I'm going out. To fight. To smash. Reed, how much more of this can we take? Sooner or later, the Thing will run amok and none of us will be able to stop him. She's right, Reed. We've got to do something about him. No, we must be patient. After all, he's not really to blame. It's actually my fault that he is the way he is. It was my fault that our flight to Mars failed and we nearly lost our lives when we crash-landed on Earth. It was my fault that the cosmic rays of space turned Sue into a sometimes invisible girl. The same rays which made a powerful, brutal Thing out of poor Ben. It was because of my oversight that Johnny was transformed into a temporary human torch by those fantastic rays. While the composition of my own body atoms has been so changed that I can stretch and change myself into almost any conceivable shape. I can't punish the Thing when the fault is mine. Okay, forget him. What do we do now? Even as the Fantastic Four ponder their next move, grim, silent figures stealthily creep toward their cabin, like a horde of avenging wraiths. Part 2. Prisoner of the Skrulls. The first thing we must do is learn who is impersonating us, and why, and then we'll pulverize them. Attention, Fantastic Four! We have you surrounded. Come out with your hands up, or we'll fire. Ha! They're not as tough as everyone says. One false move and we'll shoot. Relax, soldier. We don't plan to fight the whole U.S. Army. Less than an hour later, at a federal prison. You'll each be in a specially constructed private cell. Even your strange talents won't be able to free you from here. So, they don't think we can escape. They think our powers aren't strong enough. Well, they may be right, but I doubt it. They put me in a special asbestos room so that my flame can't do any damage. But they overlooked one thing. I know that any room, no matter how tightly sealed, must have at least one air vent, and I found it. Every inch of this cell is made of thick battleship steel. They're not taking any chances with me. But anything will give if you hammer at it long enough. In the exact same place with enough force. And force is one thing I've got plenty of. The cell is completely empty. They're afraid I might make a weapon of any articles I find. But I need no special weapons. My body is weapon enough. All I need do is have my sensitive fingers probe every inch of floor and wall. Till I find one small imperfection, no matter how tiny, a loose rivet, a tiny crack, anything. Later, at the Invisible Girl's cell. Here's your dinner, Miss Storm. Where is she? Hey, what? Something just pushed past us. And at that moment, all pandemonium breaks loose. That one small air vent was all I needed to burst into flames. And now? Even steel will shatter if you pound at it long enough, and I never get tired. One side, soldier boys, before I trample on you. Just what I was looking for, a loose rivet. This elastic body of mine is a blessing in disguise. No cell can hold me for long. You! Halt! They spotted me. Now it's up to the torch. Quick! Grab the whirlybird over there. I'll hold him off till you're airborne. I knew we could do it. I'd rather stay and fight. We did it! We're free! Yes, but for how long? Not long afterwards, at one of the Fantastic Four's many secret apartment hideouts. It's obvious that our first step is to set a trap, to catch the 4 mysterious characters who are impersonating us. I guess I'm the best one to do that, Reed. You? I don't believe in sending a kid to do a man's job. If anyone sets traps, it'll be me. Shut up and let us think, will ya? Knock it off, you two. I've got an idea. Take a look at today's newspaper. New rocket to be tested. Hey, I got it. Our 4 imitators may get confused if one of us tries to sabotage that rocket site. They may think it's one of them and reveal themselves. I'll leave right away. Who said you were gonna tackle that job? I said so. Any objections? Flame off, Torch, and back away, Thing. This is no time to be fighting among ourselves. If he ever loses that flame of his, Thing, I understand how bitter you are, and I know you have every right to be bitter, but we'll just destroy ourselves if we keep at each other's throats this way. Don't you see? I see. And sometimes, I think I'd be better off. The world would be better off if I were destroyed. Forget it, Thing. I'm not holding any grudges. Listen, gang, I'll attack that rocket and hope that our imitators will attack me. Then, watch for my signal. And so, a short time later. Clear the field. Everything is in readiness. What's that flash in the sky? Where? Over there. Melting through that unfinished launching platform ought to do the trick. It's a Human Torch. He's attacking our launching site. He's too fast, too low. Our guns can't track him. Within seconds, the Human Torch comes from behind a concealing hangar, snaps off his flame, and it's now or never, if those imitators are anywheres around. There he is. Torch, quick, into the car. Knowing he is taking his life into his hands, Johnny Storm enters the waiting car and sees... If I didn't know better, I'd swear you were Susan Storm and Reed Richards, 2 of the Fantastic Four. Well, that's who we're supposed to be, isn't it? Minutes later, at the aliens' headquarters. You fools! Why did you bring him? He is the real Human Torch! But we thought... You thought what I wanted you to think. Now that you see we are not of your planet Earth, you cannot leave here alive. Mister, no matter what planet you're from, I'm still gonna be too hot for you to handle. Stop him! He has a flare gun! Too late. There. Now when the others see my signal, you'll wish you had stayed where you came from. While we're waiting for the others, I'll make sure that you 3 stay put. He's surrounding us with a ring of flame. We're trapped. No, you're not trapped yet. It's the 4th alien, the one who impersonated me. With the aid of the chemical cylinder which I have strapped under my shirt, I too can burst into flame. Look out! We're gonna collide! I know, it's the only way to stop you. There, it will be a few minutes before he can flame on again. That's all the time we will need. You'll never be able to warn Earth about us now. Yeah? Says who? The Thing! He still isn't in time to save you, Torch. Nothing can save you now. The Fantastic Four fight back. Let go of that weapon. Phew. Now I know how the old Indian fighters felt when the cavalry arrived. Never thought we'd track you down, did you? I must escape. Must warn the others. Don't you know it's impolite to rush past a lady? Alright, playmates, that wraps it up. One wrong move from any of you and it'll be your loss. No wonder our leaders dare not invade Earth until the Fantastic Four are stopped. Now give us the whole story. Fast. Where are you from? What is your mission? Talk. No, we will never tell you anything. Let me at 'em. I'll make him talk. Just watch me. No, Thing. No! Reed, help me. Easy, Thing. Easy. You don't know your own strength. You'll kill them. Let us handle it. They've made us outcasts, turned all Earth against us. They've got to pay for that. Hear that? This is your last chance. Talk, or I'll turn the Thing loose on you. No, no! Keep that monster from us. We'll tell you what you want to know. We Skrulls have an invasion fleet waiting above your atmosphere, but before we attack Earth, our leaders wanted to be sure that the Fantastic Four would be unable to fight us, for we know of your dread powers. Looks like a stalemate. We've got the 4 of them, but there is still a mighty invasion fleet menacing Earth. We must destroy that fleet somehow, or Earth will never be safe. But how can the 4 of us hope to stop a whole invasion? There's only one thing to do. They masqueraded as us, now we must pose as them. Minutes later, the 4 defeated Skrulls reveal the secret of their hidden spaceship, and with a silent prayer, the Fantastic Four head into... what? It looks like an innocent water tower atop this building. Look! Above us! The mothership! It's gigantic! It's the size of an Earth city! Finally, the ships make contact. So, you have returned. Is your mission accomplished? Are the Fantastic Four dead or imprisoned? Shall I signal the invasion? There can be no invasion. The Fantastic Four cannot be beaten. Earth's defenses can defeat us. No, it can't be. It can't. I must have proof. Do you hear? Give me proof. Here are actual photos of what we would face if we invade Earth. Those are some of Earth's most powerful warriors. I pray he doesn't suspect that they're actually clipped from strange tales and Journey into Mystery. And Earth has thousands of those hidden space mines which would destroy any invading army. Not to mention an army of giant monstrous insects ready to crush any alien invasion. Incredible. Unbelievable. We've got to leave this galaxy at once, before those terrifying creatures discover us. If you hadn't warned me in time, we would surely have all been slain. Quickly, unmask and join us as we leave this accursed planet forever. No, we must stay behind and remove all evidence of our presence on Earth. We shall sacrifice ourselves so that you will be safe. Never in our history has there been so noble a deed. Take this highest award of your bravery. Whew, you don't know the half of it, brother. Moments later, the mighty starship leaves our atmosphere. Forever. There they go. Earth is safe. And here we go, drifting back to the surface. Look, we're heading back into the radiation belt again. It made a monster of me once. What further harm will it do to me this time? Easy, fella. We've got to pass through it. There's no other way. No, I won't. No. Not again. Oh, we're in it. We're in the radiation belt. The Thing, savage, powerful, a juggernaut of destruction, cowers like a frightened child as the spaceship plunges through the mysterious cosmic belt. And then, it happens. I'm changing again. I know it. I can feel it. Changing. Into what? But, at that split second, hang on, we've landed. The Fantastic Four, captured. Stepping out of the now motionless ship, 4 pairs of eyes are blinded by the glare of giant floodlights. Keep those lights on 'em, men. We've been waiting for the 4 of you. Chief, before you try to arrest us, let me tell you the true story of... Save it, Reed. I've got a job to do, and I'm doing it. Don't kid yourself. You can't hold us. I can smash all of you single-handed. You know who I am, don't you? Never saw you before, mister, but I'm locking you up with the others. Never saw me before? Who you kiddin', mister? There ain't anybody on Earth doesn't know the Thing when they see him. Ben, look at yourself. Look. What? Let's have your mirror. Hey, I'm not a monster anymore. I'm a man again! Oh, Ben, I'm so happy for you. My face, my hands, they're human. Human! Wait, what? What's happening? Oh no, not again. Don't let it happen again. Don't. I should have known. It couldn't be. It was just a joke. Yeah, a real funny joke. Ben, don't lose hope. You became normal for those few seconds. That might mean the power of the cosmic rays is growing weaker. Someday, you may turn normal again. For good. She's right, pal. That was just a start. Look, I don't know what you're trying to pull, but it won't work. You're all under arrest. Chief, before you do anything else, take us to my apartment. I promise it will explain everything that's happened. And so, with sirens blaring, the armed motorcade speeds toward its destination. Those crimes were not committed by the Fantastic Four, Chief. It was a quartet of aliens impersonating us. Sure, Reed, sure. And I still believe in Santa Claus, too. At the apartment, the police confidently open the door and are met by... Holy Hannah! That thing was never spawned on Earth! Shut the door again! Hurry! I can't! It's too late! Out of the way, weaklings! Let me handle this! Here comes another one! More gruesome than the first! Open fire! Bullets will never stop those creatures. Maybe not, but I know something that will. Flame on! Look! The torch is driving it back. It's cowering from the intense heat. There goes the third one. It's unbelievable how they can change their forms at will. Gotcha. Moments later, after the 3 Skrulls have changed back to their normal forms. Well, Chief, what have you to say for yourself now? Looks like I may start believing in Santa Claus, too. So they're the characters who impersonated you four and committed those crimes, eh? That's right. The 4th one is on his way to another galaxy now with the rest of his invasion fleet. Imagine, you 4 foiled an interplanetary invasion, and we've been hunting you like criminals. But we still have one big problem left. What's that? And how? That, my young fiery friend, is, what do we do with those 3 Skrulls? If we put them in prison, they'll probably turn themselves into caterpillars and slip through the bars. Chief, will you trust us to solve the problem for you? My boy, after what I've seen today, I trust you 4 with anything. Good luck to you, lad. Thank you, Chief. You won't regret your decision. I guess this means the Fantastic Four won't be hunted anymore, eh, Chief? Hunted? If the public knew what we knew, they'd get a medal. What will we do with them, Reed? No matter what we do, they can always change their form and escape. There's one way we can be certain they won't escape. No, don't kill us. Don't. We promise to cause no more harm. We'll live among you in peace. We swear it. We hate being Skrulls. We'd rather be anything else. So be it. I will tell you what to change into. And I will hypnotize you so that you will forget your previous identities. You will remain what you become for as long as you live. Will we have a peaceful existence? Promise we'll be contented. And so it came to pass that the 3 captive Skrulls became the most contented creatures on Earth as they grazed peacefully out in the pasture. So ends the menace of the Skrulls. Yeah, but I've got a feeling there's even worse trouble ahead. Hey Thing, how come you're such an optimist? The end.